we believe, first, that the data we have belongs to citizens and that we're the caretakers of that data. That was a big step to make that our mantra, that the data was the citizens' data, not the police's data. And so what we began to do is we began to collect 12 years of our officer-involved shooting data and put it in a format that was not just statistics on a page that you couldn't understand. We tried to make it very visual, very understandable. We later partnered with the Data Initiative so that we can make it in a way that could be read across different disciplines, put it in Socrata data, and we published that for the public. And our media and our citizens really embraced this display of transparency. It's published online. The next legislative cycle, our state mandated all agencies in Texas publish data in this format. And Eric Johnson was the state rep that sponsored that bill to get that done. This data, by the way, that we release includes a synopsis. It includes the subjects and the officer's race. Much of what we deal with here in police-involved shootings and use of force, the undercurrent is about race. And so we believe it's important to share the subjects and the officer's race, gender, the condition of the subject, the grand jury disposition. It's formatted, again, very visually, where it compares this data across disciplines. At the time when we released this data, the value of trust hadn't really been appreciated by us as much, but this built quite a bit of trust. And along with this, display, we improved our policies, and we believe the last component is we hold officers accountable that don't follow our rules as it relates to use of force, use of deadly force. We also have reviewed consent decrees in other police departments throughout the country to glean best practices, and we develop programs where our officers interact with our young people in our city so that we can build greater community engagement. Back to the accountability component of transparency, we have had 2 officers terminated from employment and indicted the year following. But we believe that holding the small number of officers accountable protects the integrity of the vast majority of officers who uphold the standards of our noble profession. The results, I'm going to close with the results. In 2015, our department's excessive force complaints were reduced by 67%, and our use of force, our deadly force incidents have been reduced by 45%. So far this year in 2016, we've had 4 excessive force complaints. We average between 150 and 200 my whole 33-year career. So this is transformative. And we've averaged between 18 and 25 police-involved shootings my whole career. We have had 2 so far this year. Knock on wood, brother. Knock on wood. And let me close. We've also had 12 consecutive years of crime decline, unprecedented in Dallas, the most dramatic decline in our city's history. Again, transparency is the beginning point, but you also have to have policy training, and you have to hold the small few number of officers accountable so that you can protect the integrity of the vast majority that make us all proud. Thank you so much.